strongest spells ever! Welcome back to today in the wonderful world of Prodigy. I'm your host, 1DoctorGenius, and let's get straight into our video. So in today's video, I'm going over the strongest spells in the game. Yeah, you guys heard me right, the strongest spells. So as many of you guys may know, I've had a mini-series in Prodigy where I go over some of the strongest spells, like once upon a time when Mischief was able to do 24,000 damage, or a time when your wizard could do 8,000 damage per attack, or that stuff. So in today's video, we're going just over that. So without further ado, let's get straight back to our video. Right guys, so the first thing which we need to go over is, you all obviously know what the strongest spell in the game is. The strongest spell in the game is not the all-out attack, but the strongest spell in the game, in fact, is actually, drumroll please, the strongest spell in the game is the focus spell. Yes, you guys heard me right, the focus spell. So now, in order to cast a focus spell, you can only do this when you've learned a new achievement which has a video on it. Right, so if you get the achievement, or if you answer 2 questions wrong in the focus spell, you basically get to obliterate your opponent with like 100,000 damage per attack. So if you guys want to see this focus attack right now, here's a short clip from one of my videos. Alright guys, so you saw that clip, that was pretty crazy. I mean 100,000 damage per person? That can lead up to like almost 400,000 damage, which is off the charts. But following our focus spell, we also have another pet which we can use. Our second pet which does a massive amount of damage. Alright guys, so next up on our list of most powerful pets in the game, we have Mr. Master Commander of the Lava Pits, Mischief! Yes, you guys heard me right, Mr. Mischief is the next strongest pet, or strongest attack in the game. Now you guys may be wondering, how does Mischief overrun the wizard? Well, here's the thing, you guys know how the wizard casts an all-out attack which does enough damage to kill every single monster? Well, I've seen Mischief do above. Now you guys may be wondering, how does Mischief do it? Because in Mischief's normal attack, it isn't able to reach 24,000 damage in total. But if you guys want to do massive amounts of damage using Mischief's attack, you guys should know that you guys have to use an epic attack to destroy people using epics, right? Now, usually you aren't able to use epics in arena battles along with the rest of these spells because they're way too powerful to destroy people, right? So now you guys know that in order to do this, what you guys will have to do is, well, obviously you guys will have to cast an epic attack. Now what will an epic attack do? Well, basically it summons Mischief to destroy your opponent. Ooh. Right now over here, I will summon the power of Mischief by murdering one of the 2 animals. Alright guys, so over here what we're gonna do is we're now gonna go to epic attack and click hot snow. But guys, do remember that once again, I do think that the damage which you do in Prodigy and how hard your question to answer is kind of proportional. So before this, I was doing very hard questions, quote unquote hard, with your long division, and during those battles, I was able to top over 10,000 damage using Mischief. So hopefully I might get one of those questions once again over here, and if I do, we'll be able to do crazy damage. So yeah, part of the damage which you guys do depends on the type of questions which you're answering. Most of the time, if the questions which you're answering are easy, well then you may end up doing 3,000 damage, and if the questions are a little bit harder, well you may end up doing more and more damage. So eventually, this doesn't follow the same pattern in the arena, because in the arena, your questions power ramp up based on how many questions you answer correctly. So basically, both wizards will be doing approximately the same amount of damage to each other. So you guys saw, during these battles, what happened is Mischief decided, you know what, he isn't going to use his ultimate power. Mischief decided, no, I'm not going to use my ultimate power. You don't deserve it. So yeah, I guess we'll have to show you guys a clip from one of my videos which showed you guys how powerful Mischief is. So yeah guys, here's the short clip. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that tiny short clip from that video. I do know that that video is kind of old and maybe it has some old stuff from Prodigy, but you guys saw in that video Mischief did a crazy amount of damage. I mean 8,000 damage to all of 3 monsters. That's enough to one-shot a majority of the monsters in the game. And because he can one-shot majority of the monsters in the game and he gets extra damage from being a fire pet, this basically makes him almost able to one-hit KO almost every single monster. Right, so yeah, you guys saw Mischief is pretty powerful. Now next on we have a second thing which can happen in Prodigy. You guys know how you have your Prodigy wizards who just go around the world answering questions, and well, your wizard ends up doing a lot of damage while answering your questions. Well, here's the thing, have you ever seen your wizard do more damage than your all-out attack? Well, I have, and I've seen the wizard do up to 24,000 damage, the same damage potential as Mischief. Right, so now here's a short clip which I recorded just a few minutes ago, in which my wizard was doing a 7,000 damage continuously. And as you guys saw in this clip, the easier the questions got, the less damage I did. So I can conclude that the damage is based on your armor type and the type of questions which you answer in the game. So guys, make sure your math skills is like off the charts to like 8th grade maths. So you guys have to answer the hardest questions ever, and do make sure that you guys are wearing like the strongest wands, because you do have like a tip over because your wands increase your damage bonus. So yeah, now let's head into battle and see how well this does. So now we're going into battle against an Articlon. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first cast a spell with my wizard, but now in order to maximize my damage, I'm not gonna equip a damage bonus because I don't have one. I'm gonna equip a critical bonus because I happen to have that instead of a damage bonus. So yeah, let's cast the spell Falling Star Smash. Now guys, you may be wondering, well, how do I get my wizard to do 7,000 to 8,000 damage? Well, here's the thing. Step number 1, make your questions to 8th grade, or make them extremely hard 8th grade questions compared to your grade. If your questions are hard compared to your grade and you answer them correctly in a decent amount of time, your damage automatically goes up because it's kind of cool. You answered a hard question pretty quick. Right, so not only that, the next thing which you guys can do is you can equip the Ice Dragon Tooth Crown and the strongest wands in the game. By the strongest wands, these are the wands which do 20 power bonus. Now, along with the Ice Dragon Tooth Crown, you're already doing 25 power bonus. Now, if you guys take an additional potion on top of that, if you guys take a potion of power bonus, you guys can increase your attack by, you can increase your attack power by like a large amount, right? So over here, I'm gonna log in over here, and as you guys can see, let's just scroll to the side, and I spent 77 coins on this, but I forgot to buy an attack potion. Alright guys, so as you guys can see over here, I've had everything equipped now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head into battle against this pet. Now over here, you guys can see I'm bringing the Ice Dragon Tooth Crown. I have the, I have like one of the strongest wands which does a 20 heart bonus. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip my rare damage bonus, and along with my rare damage bonus, the Ice Dragon Tooth Crown and the wand. And sometimes it even depends on your luck in game whether you have 3 arrows, because Prodigy did release an update in which you guys could get lucky into extra damage, but I don't really see that working out much. Maybe Prodigy will fix this stuff in next year when they add Harmony Island, which will have a lot of different ruins which could help you upgrade your attack and stuff. But yeah, but over here, as you guys saw, I did 5,000 damage. Now currently, right now, I'm doing the damage of Mischief. And yeah, sometimes when you guys end up answering an achievement properly, you guys may end up doing even more damage. Because, well, an achievement is an accomplishment, right? So yeah, guys, now those aren't the only strongest spells in the game. Another spell which is super strong in the game is available to everybody, and now this spell is known as All Out Attack. Alright guys, so now we're going to be casting our All Out Attack on some bosses. So you guys know that when you cast an All Out Attack, the attack does enough damage to finish up the monster and not a single spell more or not a single damage less. Alright, so let's cast the spell our All Out Attack. Alright guys, here we go. I've just answered my question correctly, and now we're casting our spell All Out Attack on our opponent, which should do exactly 8,900 damage. Because you guys know the rules, the All Out Attack only does as much damage as needed. So if all of the monsters on your enemy team have like 10,000 health, well then your All Out Attack is going to do 30,000 damage. If you have 12,000 health, well then you're going to end up doing 36,000 damage. So you guys know the All Out Attack is a weird type of spell. It can do a random amount of damage and as much damage as it wants. So if you guys ask me, the All Out Attack is a pretty cool spell. Now, I hope you guys figured out about the strongest spells in the game, and maybe you guys have also casted the strongest spells in the game. I mean, I've casted all of them because I already have videos on them, so yeah. Now guys, I hope you guys found this video informational, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and give this video a humongous thumbs up, and I will be catching you all next time. 1DoctorGenius out the house. Bye. Have a good time.